It's day 3 of Andrew Luck. He's still retiring. When does he turn in his papers, though? Then it becomes official. I still thought that Andrew Luck, if he was going to approach this and give it some thought, he would have stayed on the physically unable to perform list and maybe taken this year off. That way, if he did walk away, then it would have been a smoother transition for him. Everybody would have been all in on this. Instead of, he's surprised a lot of people, or at least that's how this is being presented. Tony Dungy set to join us, Hall of Fame coach, Football Night America analyst. It feels like people got angry at Andrew Luck. Can you?
They did, and the suddenness of it, I think, and unexpected. I remember, Dan, though, I think I told you about this. I'm coaching in Tampa and talking to Barry Sanders before a game. I said, "You're just haunting me I was in Minnesota. Now I can't get away from you. You get 200 yards every time we play you, And he told me, he said, one of these days you're going to look up and I'm not going to be there. And he gained 1,800 and 1,900 yards and then just stepped away. It's something he had been contemplating. The money didn't mean anything to him. He was close to Jim Brown's record. That didn't mean anything. It was just time to go. The joy of the game had left, and he was gone. And it reminds me of the same thing. It's a little more sudden with Andrew and the fact that he went to training camp before. I think that's what got people thrown off. Had he said this a day before coming to camp, maybe more people would have understood it and taken it a little better.
Bryce Harper's second child. What would you name your second child if it's a boy? And we came up with some names. Seton, your name for Bryce Harper's next child would be?
It's not very good, not very realistic either, but the first name that popped into my head was Fungo.
Fungo, okay. So stupid.
Like your frat bro. Yeah, hey, Fungo.
Hey. Yeah. McLovin, you picked what?
Just Homer. Just lame.
Okay. Fritzy.
I decided to go with Rod Harper.
Rod Harper.
Like the bat, the wood, the rod.
Rod.
I don't think a bat's ever been referred to as a rod.
There's something macho about Rod Harper on and off the field.
The camera guys are dying.
I always thought like Stick.
Stick Harper.
Stick Harper.
Okay.
Yeah. Urban Meyer said yesterday, I believe, on Fox Sports, that Trevor Lawrence is the greatest quarterback of all time.
What? Including the NFL?
No, I think greatest college quarterback of all time. We'll ask Saban, does he think that Trevor Lawrence is the greatest college quarterback of all time?
He's probably going to say, like,
really good.
I don't follow.
I don't follow. Do the Belichick?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I don't follow.
Do you think that Saban and Belichick, when they talk to each other, do they talk the same way to each other?
Except that Saban, as he keeps talking, gets more and more ramped up like he does with the reporters. And all of a sudden, he's talking to Bill, just trying to, you guys are saying all this stuff that I'm doing that.
It seems like once a year, Saban goes off on the media. You guys write us off!
Tune in to the Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience or the DP Show app.